Up, we have Eden here to present next. Eden Chung is a computer science student at Columbia University interested in the applications of AI and ML. Eden has done work in full stack development, mainly in Python and JavaScript plus React. Eden will be presenting and showcasing a product demo about importing fine-tuned models into your chat, getting more accurate answers to your questions, and seeing relevant citations for these answers to mitigate the effects of LLM hallucinations. With that being said, let's all give Eden a warm welcome to the stage.
Hey, thank you, Christy. So yeah, as I mentioned, I'll be talking about Anode's product, Private GPT, which is a product we've been working on for the past few months. So I'm very excited to launch that today. So the goal of this is to create an AI-powered chatbot that is able to answer questions from all types of documents, but specifically financial documents with more accuracy than a generalized LLM like ChatGPT. In addition, we offer a private option, which makes us very different to other models. So why exactly is this important? First of all, it helps us reduce the time and effort that human analysts have to spend manually annotating and extracting information. So oftentimes, these financial documents are 200 to 300 pages long, and often we only want a small section of the text. So using this product greatly reduces the time that it takes to, go through all of these long financial documents. We also create an AI-powered chatbot that is, as I said, specific to the financial industry. So it was trained upon specific finance data rather than just a generalized large language model. Lastly, we fine-tuned this ML model and also fed in additional context, which helps reduce the possibility of hallucinations and optimizes the accuracy of our model. So our product has three current task types that users can execute. The first one is uploading documents. So this is when users just have any kinds of documents on their computer, and you can search through the library of all of the documents you have and upload one or more. This could be PDF, docx, CSV, TXT, any document type that you can think of pretty much. So once you upload it, we will then process it in the backend, and you can then query questions. Next is pretty similar, but instead of having to have the document on your computer, you instead can just enter the company ticker, so such as AAPL or MSFT, and from there we'll just query the SEC's API and we'll collect the financial document for you. This could be a 10K, an annual report, or a quarterly report, a 10Q. And from there you can do the same thing and query questions and get answers from the text. Last, you can create your MySQL database. So a user can upload their own database and then you can ask the chatbot questions based off of it. So you can ask it a question in English in natural language, and behind the scenes, we'll convert that to a SQL query. So a simple example might be like, how many rows are in my table? And we'll then return an answer to you in English. So differentiators. What exactly makes Private GPT different to other products out there? First of all, one of our main differentiators is allowing you to pick different models. So as I mentioned, we offer both a public option and a private option. And within public, we offer OpenAI, so GPT, and also Claude. And on the private end, we offer Llama and GPT for all. So this allows you to use our product for many different use cases. So for example, if you're more concerned about the privacy of your data, you can use one of our private models. But if you're more concerned about speed and don't really have, documents that have to be kept private, you can instead use one of our public models. And all of this is within the same platform, so it's very user-friendly. Second of all, you can utilize fine-tuned models specific to a task. So we have the finance-specific fine-tuned model, but we also have the option where you can enter your own fine-tuned model if you have one. So let's say you've fine-tuned your own model for the healthcare industry or the law industry. You can then enter that and use our product. We also retain the chat history across multiple sessions. So when you use our product, you either create an account with us or you can log in through Gmail. And we'll keep all of your chat history in case you want to go back to it later, or if you want to add additional documents or refer back to information that we've given before. Lastly, what's also very important is we display citations word for word from the documents where the answer is located. So this is especially important with large language models because they hallucinate so much, which is an issue that is still pretty prevalent. Displaying the citations ensures that you can see where the model actually got its answer from, and you can also get additional context from before or after in the text if you care about that. So now I'll do a short demo of the product. Okay, so once you're on the private GPT website, this is what you see. So you have the different options here and you have your chat. So I'll start with doing a 10K Edgar. So this is using the SEC's website. So I can enter in a company's ticker. So for example, Microsoft. I'll then click enter. It'll take some time to process a document. And once the document is processed, we can then see it here on under the uploaded files. So we can also, so that's the first option. Then the second option is to upload files. So I'm going to upload 2 files from some research papers that Anno has created. So you upload them again here, they'll be here. You can delete your documents, you can edit them. And as I mentioned, we have our private version that you can purchase here. And you can change the model from OpenAI to Claude. So these are our 2 public models, and the private models will be on the desktop version. And you can enter your own fine-tuned model here. Let's say you have your own fine-tuned model. You can then utilize that instead of just the unfine-tuned OpenAI version. So for example, I can ask some questions based on these 2 documents. I can say, what is shot learning? So I can ask that question. It'll take a bit of time to get an answer. And then once we have our answer, you can then click the I. That will show you where exactly in the text it got it from, as well as the sources. So here you can see word for word from the text. So as we can see, it says few-shot learning is a technique that allows a model, blah, 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 which is similar to the answer that it was given. We could also ask what were the data sets used in this paper. Does take a bit of time to load. There we can see that we used a bunch of various data sets, and finally you can say like who wrote the paper on improving classification performance. So it gives us the authors of the paper, and again you can always click the I to make sure that this answer is correct. Then you can do something similar for the 10K Edgar, as I mentioned. So I could say, what does this company do? And in the back end, it's retrieving this document from the government's website. And then it's chunking it and processing it. So it does take a bit of time, but here we get a long answer saying that they're in gaming and entertainment. They compete in search and news. And again, when we click the I, we can see that, it seems pretty accurate. It says our search and news advertising business competes with Google. So yeah, that concludes the demo. Thank you.